Wake up, machine's getting louder, but there's no one around, yeah. So I guess I'm talking to myself. Sometimes I feel life is getting rounder, like she got no corners, left for me to sweep my cobwebs in. I wanna know where to get me back tonight. Am I living a righteous, y'all? Am I living it right? I feel like Marco Polo, but he's a different story. He's on winds and weather too, until the golden glory, until I'm up there standing, all shielded and shining, regaling the tale of the death left behind me. Until I feel, Lord, I feel like, Lord, you know that I feel like the world. What's it gonna keep spinning over? And when I feel that if I change my mind with the sun coming on, it's not gonna sound all the way to beat it with my nose to the ground. Oh, no, you do like me, gonna survive. Work hard, then you live a little smile, you're always on top. Never in the middle, truly you're the best. What I hope we're gonna buy it, yeah, never mind the other side, but you keep it quiet. Never mind, yeah, we're living in world somewhere. Half blacks and half whites and half truths. We'll swing around to the black and white suit, when the only thing gray is the truth. I wanna know what to keep me up at night. Am I living a righteous, y'all? Am I living it right? Napoleon Bonaparte, well, he a different story. He's on brass and leather too. Oh, into the field too bloody, and so we should bond together, yeah. Over our imperfectly, over all of our earthly struggles, it's supposed to resonate for eternity. And oh, I feel, Lord, I feel like, Lord, you know that I feel like the world. What's it gonna keep spinning? Alright. And when I feel that if I change my mind when the sun coming on, it's not gonna show all the way to beat it with my nose to the ground. Oh, the way you do like me, gonna survive it. Lord knows what I feel like, don't you know that I feel like the world, she gonna keep spinning around. I feel that if I change my mind, the sun's coming up and the stars are gonna shine, but only way to beat that with my nose to the ground. Only way you do like me, gonna survive until, Lord, you know that I feel, Lord, know that I feel, said that I feel like the world gonna keep spinning around. Yeah, when I feel that if I change my mind, when the sun coming up, when I'm gonna shower, only way to beat that with my nose to the ground. Only way you do like me, gonna survive.
Welcome to Sonic Sofa Summer Edition with Harrison B on the couch. We're so excited to have them here. They just did their performance of Feel in the Sonic Sofa studios, and I want you guys to just talk a little bit about Feel. What's that song like for you guys?
You know, I think Feel's one that I wrote probably a couple years back now, and you know, that song really, first of all, it's the metaphors through world history, which couldn't really tell you why. I think it's just what I was reading up on at the time. But that song's about kind of struggling with your purpose and kind of having a duality in a sense of where do you find your drive to do what you do? Are you continuing to do whatever it may be? And I chose two figures there. There's Marco Polo, who's kind of representative of, you know, in this parallel at least, the good part of you that really just wants to continue to explore yourself and to continue to seek out true gold, good things, things that are real. And then there's Napoleon Bonaparte, who would be kind of the other leader who takes verse 2, and that's more the guy who's just more hell-bent on being a leader, be in charge. And I just found myself kind of pitted between those two minds and used them as examples and wrote a song about it. So from my perspective, that's kind of how that song went.
Nice, very cool. Yeah, and you guys have a couple really awesome music videos for Arena. I really like the music video for Me, where you guys are all pitted against your alternate dimension doppelgangers. How was making that music video, and where'd that idea come from?
Man, that was a pretty collaborative process. We were on the road. We did a summer tour, and we were ending up in Sacramento, and we were in Old Folsom, which is right outside where we did that video, and with a photographer named Lauren L.J., and we were actually in her office. And you know, we had been recording actually that song on the road. We got some tracks up in Bellingham, and we were mixing it in my trailer as we went down. And once we kind of got to a point we knew we wanted to release it as a single, that was kind of one of the first times that I think we sat down as a group and, you know, just kind of said, what are we trying to say here, and kind of collaborated. And I came in with kind of just the bulk idea of like, what if we pit two guys against each other, and Cole, you know, comes in with the technical knowledge and the ability to kind of rein in all those details and to kind of make it more of a tangible, complete product. And so pretty much, you know, with one aid on, I guess, the shoot, it was an in-house project between us. So it was a lot of fun, a lot of late nights, man.
Yeah, everyone should check out that music video. It's really cool. It's got a great concept behind it. So speaking of going on tour, you guys are about to embark on a pretty awesome tour to the East Coast. You guys are hitting New York City, you're hitting Nashville. What are you most excited for about this tour coming up?
Start with you, Cole. What's your most exciting thing coming up here? Don't say pizza either.
I was gonna say.
I was gonna say that for JR.
I was gonna
let JR.
I'm ready to talk to you about that pizza.
Go ahead, James. Tell them about that pizza.
So we're talking upstate New York. We're talking this nice little spot, very kind of artesian. It's a gas station called Nice and Easy, and they have these pizzas there that you can buy by the slice. You can get a whole. It's just
very unassuming.
Yeah,
very unassuming. You know, it's a very humble pizza.
Gas station pizza. I don't know if I would necessarily go for that.
Sounds like that.
All right.
It's
like
making
it sound like the gas station.
Domino's,
it's like
you take a Domino's pan pizza.
Yeah.
And you put it in upstate New York.
Yeah, I mean
and it's just
magic.
It's
happens.
nice and
I'll
easy.
just say this. I won't name names specifically, but I know someone who is Culinary Institute certified, who also speaks very highly of this Nice and Easy pizza. So, you know, we're not alone in loving this Nice and Easy.
Well, now I'm going to have to make a road trip out there for this legendary pizza.
It is worth it just for that pizza. And you can put me on the record saying
Well,
all right. Yeah. I was going to ask you, Jordan, about sort of like your evolution as a musician, and it seems like it's been a part of your life for probably your entire life. Can you talk about when you started writing music earlier on?
Sure, yeah. You know, dating back to the earliest little book I got, you know, where I was putting writing in it, I was doing, I guess, poems or just rhyming words together, but I never really fell in love with it until a little bit later on in my life. When I was about 13 or 14 years old, my next door neighbor, he had a classical guitar down in his basement. We were just messing around looking at stuff one day, and I saw it and picked it up, and the song at the time that was on the radio was Carlos Santana, and I believe it's Whitey Ford's, it's either called Put Your Lights On or something like that. And so like I just messed with each string. I knew the chord I wanted to hear, you know, and kept
a fingering at it until I got it. And then kind of taught myself to the chords of that. And my uncle gave me a guitar, and I just started banging on that, put it away. Once I got into college, though, I was playing college baseball, and I knew that that was going to have an end to it. I wasn't going pro at that. And so my love for music just began to burgeon. Started taking up every moment that I had off the field and out of the classroom. I was in the music department, talking to the teachers, asking questions, playing the piano, trying to learn, trying to write. And I started out in country because I was in Nashville, and that's just the easiest transition that I could have had, and I didn't really know what I wanted to do. And so I started going to the writers' nights, and I had me 3 or 4 country songs. I'd go in there and play them, tool them around, and then by the time I got done with college, I knew that wasn't what it was for me. Nothing against it. I have a lot of respect for that genre and those guys, because they're stone cold assassins when it comes to writing exactly what they need people to hear. But I went to Alaska, which is where I ended up meeting these boys, and I put down music for about 6 months, and when I picked it back up, I started playing like myself, for lack of a better term. And I think the journey's been continuous from there. That's really where it started for me. And I went to Africa. I wrote the first song is Harrison B, named Freedom, in Kampala, Uganda, just based on what I was seeing there. And ever since then, been writing experientially, and incorporating things that I picked up along the way. That's pretty much it.
So we've talked about Nashville and we've talked about Alaska, but now you guys live in Seattle, and that's your home base for your band. What is going to be on the horizon for you guys? What comes up next for Harrison B in Seattle, more specifically?
We got a gig at Skylark in September on the 9th, so that's coming up for us. But I don't know, James, what do you think about the scene, man?
I think overall we're just trying to, we're all pretty new here in Seattle. Well, Cole was in Bellingham for a bit. I just moved to Seattle about 2 or 3 years ago. Jordan just settled down here recently, and so we're kind of just very much a new band in Seattle. And so I think we're just trying to play as much as we can, do as many people as we can, meet as many people as we can, and yeah, we met some cool bands, played with some cool bands, and it's been cool just having more opportunity in Seattle, more opportunity all the time here. So
that's awesome.
Cool.
Well, I can tell you that Seattle is very happy to have you, and we are so happy that you stopped by Sonic Sofa. And yeah, we're going to keep watching you guys and keep seeing where you guys go, because I think that there are really good things on the way for you guys.
I know. Thanks for having us. I think it's big
Yeah,
for us.
thank
The
you.
Sonic Sofa Sesh has been wonderful, and appreciate what you're doing, man, to give bands an opportunity to tell their story and play a song, man. I think it's pretty cool.
Thanks, dude. I appreciate that. All right, guys, so this has been Harrison B. I hope you enjoyed our video. Check out all our other videos and catch us next time. Thanks.